is where we've been training for the TMB. Climb the mountain on the other side and go all the way along that ridge line, way down to almost Graybeard Mountain. So all along that ridge line there. Dudes! All right, I'm in Morganton, about an hour east of Asheville, and I came across this route on one of the Facebook pages, like North Carolina Adventure Riders or one of those, and it's too nice today to not get out and about, so I decided to go. I think it's a 100-mile route, and I feel sure that it's going to be roads I've already been on. I know it goes through Mortimer and Globe, which I've definitely been on those roads, but there's a bit of a eastern north and south section that I don't think I've been on. I think it's called Maple Mary or Mary Maple or something. Anyway, I've seen it mentioned before, so it's probably good. I don't know if it's pavement or dirt. I don't know nothing. But it's up here somewhere. So yeah, just wanted to get out and about today. And what's new? What's new? What is new? We go on the TMB, Tour de Mont Blanc, in about 2 weeks. And I've probably already mentioned that we did our first major hike to sort of start preparing and get an idea of what it's going to be like about, I don't know, 4 weeks ago. And I almost died, and it was horrible. Since then, I think we've done that same hike about 5 times. It's getting better. I do a 3.5 mile hike in the neighborhood that has a bit of elevation, 500 foot ascent, which, you know, that's all I can get near my house, but it's like 3.5, 4 miles, and that's been good. You know, the uphill just is building my legs up a bit. So 4 weeks ago, I was ready to call it off or just rent a car and forget the hike part. But now I'm feeling okay. Like I might live, but I'm still scared of day 2, 4,000 foot elevation ascent. And that's going to be tough, no matter how you slice it, no matter how prepared you are. That is going to be brutality. So that's what's up with that. I hope I've got everything organized right. I hope the flights are right. I just hope everything, I hope we get there. Coming home, I don't care what happens, but I hope we get there with our luggage and are able to do this route. Because the huts are booked, and once you book them, you can't unbook them, you can't change things, it's impossible. Oh, and so I took the highway to get here. And dudes, I'm telling you, taking the visor off my helmet is a game changer. I used to bitch and moan when I got on the highway with this bike, and it's not this bike at all. It's the visor. I mean, just completely different. Obviously, I mean, I don't have a sail on the top of my head anymore. And it's just like I would bitch about the buffeting and being tossed around, and it was all the visor, all of it. So, I don't know, do what you want, but I would say if you have a visor, try riding without it and see what you think. I don't think I'm ever going back. I mean, the only thing that thing is good for is a little bit of sun, and I've got the sun little shield in my helmet anyway, so screw it, man. Don't need it. Alright, I'm officially on the route, so tally ho! That wasn't a good one. I don't know why. It just lacked something. Definitely been near here, but I don't think I've been on this actual road. I think we're near the Mug House somewhere, which I think is in Colette, North Carolina. And we've been there before, but I can't remember if I posted the video or not. But it's this weird house that for some reason has a million mugs hanging all over the house and like in the trees and stuff. Interesting spot. But I'm really not sure if I posted it or not. I think that was the day that my goal was to go find the original masked general store, which is like, it's this old general store. They have outdoor gear and like kitschy stuff, and anyway, that was my goal of the day, is to just find that place. And it was kind of a bust. Nice ride though. This whole area is just killer. It's honestly, it's just as good as like the western tip of North Carolina and East Tennessee and North Georgia. So I did the 6,000 mile service on this bike. Checked everything. All looks good. I checked the tappets, and I don't think I know what I'm doing there, but they seemed close, so I just left them because it's running great. And I'm just leaving them alone. What were those? Africa Twin? At least one Africa Twin, I think. But I also like went through and tightened all the bolts and stuff, and just checked it out. And I took the batch plate off because it always makes noise, and it like gets loose. And I don't quite get it, because it was tight. It wasn't really loose, but it was still making noise somehow. So I took it apart. I had left a couple of things from the from the evap system under there. So I took that stuff out, and my bash plate is just completely trashed. All right. I'm not sure if I've been on this road or not. It seems familiar, but I don't know. So anyway, I ordered a new bash plate, and when I was putting the old one back on, I think I stripped a nut, and I'm pissed. So I YouTubed how to fix that, and I don't know if it's in my skill level. I think you need a tap or something, or I might just be able to get a new nut, and if I can find a local welder, maybe he could just take the old one off and weld the new one on. That would probably be the best thing to do. Can't believe I stripped it, but it's because it's so bent up, man. It doesn't really line up at all, so I was trying to force it, and yeah. And I know Little Ugly needs new tires, and I think this one needs new tires sometime as well. Wish there was a little clearing to check out that view. I don't know if I've been on this road, but it's a lot like the one that's just east of Linville Gorge, which is a great road. Really long forest road. Very nice. Look at that. So, you know, on these routes where there's a huge drop-off, well, this one isn't so bad. Look at that drop-off. You know, whenever I'm on a road with a huge drop-off like that, it's very comforting. Do you think this too? Like, I don't want to do this, but just knowing that I could launch the bike off the side here is very, it's comforting to me. I don't want to do it, but I could. You know? I get the same thing when I'm on top of a tall building. It's like, I'm not gonna jump, but knowing that I could is pleasant. Do you feel the same way? Do you do the same thing? What's that all about? Alright, so I think I may have been on this road before. You know how, I don't know if I leave this in, but a lot of the times I'll go by a road or a little trail and I'll go like that to see if it looks like something that would be fun. And there was one of those back there, and I swear to God, I totally recognize it. Recognize? Ugh. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about not being able to get lost out here anymore. It's bad. Maybe I can get one of those, what's that movie? Well, there's Men in Black where they get their memories erased. Or what's the other one? With what's her name and what's his name? And that famous director that I've worked on a commercial with. Why can't I remember any of this at all? Jeez. What's his name? I can't remember any of their names. Sunshine of the Eternal Mind or something like that? Is that the name of the movie? What's the director? Jesus, he's super famous. And I love that actress. I know her name. I know it. Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. How they had their memories erased. That was a good movie, man. He's a French guy. What's his name? Is he French? Oh my God. So the coal fields, tour to coal fields. That was my last big ride, I think. Semi-big, not really all that big. But that one was pretty tough, dudes. It was pretty tough. I think it was definitely as tough as the Northeast BDR. Maybe tougher. I mean, I had more trouble on that than I did on the Northeast BDR. For sure. I went down so many times. And this bike has been abused. Not as abused as Little Ugly Home Pride, but pretty well abused. Unless in the future I'm selling this bike and you see this, in that case it's been garage kept, never ridden, waxed every day. And so speaking of bikes, I don't even want to talk about this, but I've been meaning to do a There Is No Perfect Bike video for about a year now. And so I really should wait to talk about this then, but I'll just say this. Tat Steve, Johnny Powell, and Brett Winiger, the guy who saved me on the Tat, they all have DR650s. And so do a million other people. And I think there may be a reason for that. If I was tall enough, I'd get an XR650, Honda XR650. Because Honda. But they're super tall, and I'm not sure there's a way to lower them. The DR, I rode John's and it felt fine to me. His hasn't been lowered. So there is a little trick you can do to lower it a little bit, and I think that would be fine for me. It's about 70 pounds lighter than this bike, with more power. Those are some of the pros. It's light, it's plenty of power, it goes on the highway. But the cons are, my biggest problem with it is the stupid ass square headlight. I cannot deal with that. Why would you ever put a square headlight on a motorcycle? And no offense, but even worse than that is a triangle headlight. What the fuck are you thinking? No. But I did find a mod where you can put a Buell set of headlights. They've got the two, kind of like the Moto Guzzi V85. It's got two headlights side by side, and you can mod a DR with those, and they look pretty cool. So I've kind of been looking. It would definitely mean getting rid of this bike, because they're too similar to keep both. But I found one that's pretty much well sorted out. It's got some suspension stuff, it's got a Corbin seat, it's got hand guards, it's got pretty much everything I would need, I think. Some kind of jet mod, I don't know what that is, but I don't know. Johnny Powell and Steve said it's a good one. It's a 2019, pretty low mileage, with and he wants 6. And I told him that I had 5 ready to go, and if he can't sell it for 6, to give me a shout, and I will clear it out of his garage. Now, if he says yes to that, will I actually go through with it? I don't know. It's kind of a devil you know situation. I mean, the Himalayan has its problems. Mostly the problem is the weight for me. But I don't know. Am I digging myself out of one hole and putting myself in another one? But I have a whole spreadsheet of bikes and their weights and the things that are important to me. The seat height, mostly it's seat height, weight. Power is not that important. I mean, any motorcycle is going to have probably about enough power for me. The Himalayan's fine. It's not as fun as the V85, but whatever. I'm a putterer, so it's fine. And out of all those bikes on the list, looks is a column, and the DR It doesn't get a good grade on looks for me. But everything else, I don't know. It might be the right choice. I don't know though. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what's up with that. I'm also again looking pretty aggressively for an old Ultra Glide or a Goldwing. Something with a queen seat so that the wife can lounge in comfort and we can do some trips. Because that might be fun. Then again, it might not be fun. I don't know. But I think it'd be fun. So there's that, and I've kind of got that money set aside. I have this bank account where any music money goes, and there isn't much, but the bank account's, you know, it's been sitting there for years, so I have quite a bit of a nest egg there, and that account is supposed to only be used for music stuff, like the next recording. I record everything at my house, but then I do get it mixed at a nice place, and I get it mastered at a nice place. So that's what that money's supposed to be for. But honestly, I can do a record for $2,000, and I've got quite a bit more than that. So some of that money might be going to a motorcycle, is what I'm saying. I'm not sure about that yet either. Will I even ever do another record? I don't know. I really have zero interest in it right now, but that'll probably change at some point. Damn, look at that. Can you see how far down that is? Probably not. Jesus. Whoa. Terrorist gravel. Not bad on the Himalayan. What did we say the play? What did we say it's called when you come back to civilization after a long dirt road? The back place. That's right. Right? The back place? GoPro, stop recording. Alright, this is Globe Road, and I've definitely been on this before, and it goes down to Globe, which makes sense. And Globe is a weird little remote kind of area. There's not really a town. I mean, it is a town, but there's not much there. Nice. You need any help? You good?
No, we got a relay right here that's bad.
Gotcha.
It keeps running, man. I put another relay in it, with the factory back in. I had one just a minute ago. But must have set it in the trunk. But I don't know what's wrong with it. I mean, because I put another one in it and it still does the same thing.
Weird.
And it was a good one, so I don't know.
But you can get it started and get out of here?
Huh?
You can get out of here though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just, the fan runs all the time, even when you turn the car on.
Oh.
It's about 10 minutes before it shuts off.
Right.
I'm like, we've unplugged the battery, plugged it back, and still don't.
Fun.
That's neat right there. I like that.
Thank you, man.
What is that?
It's a Royal Enfield Himalayan.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's a good bike.
Those are expensive too, ain't they?
What?
Those are expensive.
No, they're cheap. It's like $5 grand.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Dang, what size is it? 1,000?
It's a 410.
410.
Yeah. Not much power.
It ain't, shoot, that sounds like it's got all kind of power.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough, but it's good on these back roads and trails.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat right there. Where would you buy something like that?
There's a dealership in Charlotte, and there's one in Greer.
$5 grand, that ain't bad at all. Now you put the LEDs and stuff around that too.
Yeah. Yep.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Still neat. I've never heard of that, but I'm gonna Google it and see.
Yeah.
That's neat.
It's fun. All right, man. Good luck.
I'll see, Pop.
Anyway, there's this hike that I do from Blowing Rock. Oh, this is so awesome out here. Damn it. Down John's Gorge. And it's, man, it feels like full, remote, ancient craziness. But, I only do it one way because it's so steep that to go back the same way would be, I mean, it's doable, but it's just hell. So usually I'd drop a car down there and then get somebody to bring me back to the top of the mountain and hike down. It's beautiful. And anyway, so it starts at Blowing Rock and it ends at Globe. Awesome hike. And honestly, I should be doing the big hike today. My wife's out of town, and usually we would be going to train for the Tour de Mont Blanc today. But it was so nice, and I pulled out the backpack, and then I was like, oh man, I need to go ride the motorcycle. So maybe I'll hike tomorrow, I'm not sure. And we're making videos for our new YouTube channel. I'm sure I've already mentioned it. I think it's called Our Exit Strategy. And there's no videos there, but I'll leave a link somewhere in the description. So go subscribe if you want to see that mess once those videos start coming out. I think it could be funny because my wife and I have an interesting relationship, and she cracks me up and I crack her up. And it could be funny, although it could just be stupid. I'm guessing it's just going to be stupid, but I don't know, it might be fun. Hello, snake. What I'm hoping it does, though, is make us really think about, oh my God. I'm not turning around, but that was awesome. I'm hoping it forces us to actually think about what we're doing in life and makes us make some decisions. You know? It's kind of like people who are trying to lose weight and they put it out there on social media so they're held accountable. I'm kind of looking for something like that. But dudes, I'm 55 and I'm about to be 56, and I don't know, from 50 to 55 took about 3 seconds, and it's not slowing down. We got to make some moves. We got to make some moves, or else I'm going to be 65 before you know it. 70, 75. Dead. We must make some moves, man. Got to make some moves. Time is running out, dudes. I feel like I'm overly obsessed with it, but I don't want to die before I do all the shit that I want to do. That would suck. And I've wasted a lot of time. Everyone has. We all have. Because we've got to make some goddamn money to live. And then kids, I mean, that's a whole 20-year commitment. And, you know, what are you going to do? You can't be selfish during the kid times, or else they won't do well. You know what I mean? And then at our age, then you got to start worrying about your parents, like, you know, just praying that nothing bad happens with them. Gotta bust some moves, man. No kidding. I am not kidding. I don't even, like we talk about it, but I don't even know exactly what it is we want to do. Work less, yes, but that's not enough of a plan. Travel, yes. I don't know, what else do we want to do? I'd be perfectly happy just traveling around, goofing off, going on hikes, trying to stay healthy, reading a ton. What else? I don't know. So we used to travel a ton because my wife would teach her Pilates method all over the freaking world. So for many years we were going to Japan, Korea, China, pretty much every year. And so that stuff's finally coming back after COVID. And we have our first trip in September. We're going to Japan and Bangkok, Thailand. She's going to teach a total of 4 courses. And it's brutal for her, man. She teaches like 8 hours a day. And the classes are usually fairly big, so she's dealing with a lot of people, and the translating can be frustrating. Like, if you have a bad translator, it's not going to be a good situation. And for me, though, my job is to walk her to the course, help her set up on the first day, help her set up each morning, and then I usually go get coffee, edit videos, edit like work videos, and goof off. So I definitely get the better end of the bargain. And then my job is to pick a good restaurant. And man, I shouldn't be going with her this time because the flights are so expensive, but we just did it. I don't know what to say. I don't want to talk about how much the ticket was. Hers is paid for, but of course mine is not. And it was outrageous. But I'm looking forward to that. We have fun on these trips, and haven't been to Japan in years, like 3 years. And woman who owns the studio there is really cool, Norier. She's a good friend. And there's this Italian restaurant in Fukuoka that we love. And like, we went there once, and then we went back there again, and the people who owned it had like translated a menu for us and hand wrote everything in English. Must have taken them forever, and it was so cool of them. And then and I still have it. I kept it, and I bring it back every time we go. I hope I can find it, but we'll go there. And we haven't been to Thailand since God, like 1998 was the last time we were in Thailand. So I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be fun. The only thing that's not fun is the flight over there. It's a good 24-hour travel day. It's not great. Good spot. Well, I'm not breaking any new ground today because I think I've been on all these roads, which is depressing, but it's a beautiful day, a beautiful ride. The weather's perfect. It's a little hot, and it's really nice. Look at this spot. I'm trying to think if there's anything else up. Johnny Powell shipped off his Vespa. It's supposed to arrive on Friday out west. I forget where. And he's leaving pretty soon. And I think the Scooter Cannonball starts on Sunday. This won't post until it's probably already over, but he's psyched. And I'm a little bummed because I'm going to be in, I'll be doing the Tour de Mont Blanc while he's doing that ride. I was looking forward to sort of following it as he went, but I'm sure he'll do great. And I don't know, that's about it. So here's my day ride setup. The Nomax bag with not much stuff in it. One 20-liter, just strapped to the back. Maybe there's a better way. 360 cam. Helmet cam. Sedici side bag, which fits great right there. I think that was like 30 bucks. It wasn't expensive. And that's got, it fits all my my rain gear, my puffy, and some odds and ends can go in there. I don't know, man. I like this bike, I guess. It just looks cool. That's all I can say about it. I mean, it's a good bike. You're a good bike, Caledonia Blockhead. And I mean, it's set up pretty well. I just don't know. I just don't know. Oh, and it looks, no, the bolt's still there in the skid plate. What to do? What to do? No swimming. That looks like a good place to swim. We're at the back place. Someday I'm gonna just get rammed from behind, stopping on one of these bridges. Harley braving the dirt roads. I like it. There are just tons of people out today. It's so beautiful. I don't know what river this is. Look at that. So I just checked the map. The little, that's Wilson Creek down there. Gotta check out this place. Hello, how are you?
Great, thanks. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
So I looked at it, you know, and I could see the bone, both ends of the bone, where it went through there, and I see the bone all the way back to my finger. And, you know, I'm not stupid, but I knew something different, you know. And the guy, he said a bad word, and it come, you know, up at the, you know, they put me up at the main office of the plant, you know, and they, you know, bandaged up, they called my, anybody come and get me, and then took me to the hospital, called Memorial, and then they took me up to Asheville.
Oh man.
Yeah, on my birthday. That was, you know, that was.
That's some birthday right there.
Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Hey, you.
Hey, puppy.
That's
Hello,
Mr. Stone. Miss Stone.
Oh, yeah? Huh.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
But you wouldn't know.
You guys have a good one.
You too, man. Nice talking to you.
Bye-bye. I love shit like that, man. Love it. I don't know if you could understand that dude, but he cut off his finger on his birthday years ago, and then got because they asked me where I lived, and I was like, I live near Mission Hospital, sorta. And he's like, yeah, I've been there a bunch. Cut his finger off, and then got hit by a car and screwed up his leg. I could see myself sitting on the porch like that all day. Wouldn't be bad. All right, I think this is Brown Mountain Road that we're on now. And man, there's just millions of people out here. Wow. God, man. It's so cool. And there's a OHV area down here somewhere called Brown Mountain OHV. And it's supposed to be super tough. I've never been there. Someday I'll go. I always thought it'd be fun to take the trail 125 there. Now that I have the motor tote, maybe I'll take the van so I can just go on the trail with nothing on the bike at all. Wow, the amount of people out and about is pretty crazy. I get it. I get it. Wow, it's so beautiful. North Carolina. Yes! Man, another awesome little place. Dudes, this is Idaho beautiful. Seriously. Seriously, that's a nice river, man. Wilson Creek. I don't think I've been on this road. I'd remember all that. Wouldn't I? Damn! Is it a holiday weekend? It's not. Oh man, so many cool little spots. Wow. I've definitely never been here before. This is an awesome area. Wow. How have I never been here before? How is that possible? Well, anyway, a new place makes the whole day worthwhile. So awesome. I could do without the dust storm. Other than that, yeah. All right, dudes, that's pretty much it. It was a nice day. Looks like I'm gonna get home at 7:30, so that's about a 7.5 hour ride. That's crazy. And I was trying to decide if I'm going the scenic way or the highway. The scenic way is a couple hours, hour and a half. And what else, dudes? What else? Oh, I started the membership thing on YouTube, so if you're into that, check it out. I don't really know how it works, but it's just like, it's a way to support the channel. And, you know, every little bit helps, and I'd appreciate it. And as usual, like this video if you like this video. Subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000. Will that ever happen? I don't know. I don't think so, but it would be cool. 10,000 by the end of the year. Come on. Let's do it. Let's make that happen. Alright dudes, hope you enjoyed this ride, and I'll catch you next time.
Hey, please like this video if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. Also, if you're interested, there are links to gear lists and goofy t-shirts in the description. Thanks a ton for watching.